Hello, welcome to Sports Talk. I'm down here at the NMAX Centrum, joined by Cam Moon, Rebels play-by-play announcer. Cam, let's start off with the Red Deer Rebels this season. We're coming into the season just under a week until first puck drop. Where are the strengths of this Rebels team this year? Last year we looked at Darcy Camper being the strength in net. Where's the strength this year with the team?
Well, I think there'll be tremendous strength on the blue line. Looks like a lot of depth, and that's outstanding. Some guys at NHL camp right now, Alex Petrovic with the Florida Panthers, second-round pick of the Panthers, Justin Weller, Phoenix Coyote draft pick. I do expect that they'll both be wearing Rebels uniforms, so once we get down to it, obviously there's a lot of experience there, a lot of strength. Matt Dumba, going into his second season, is going to be closely watched all year long by NHL scouts. I mean, he's going to take the next step in his development. Some young guys that are really starting to roll into form. Cale Detzel, the team's first-round pick in the WHL Bantam draft from a few years ago, and he's expected to be a solid defenseman. Even just at the young age of 16, he came in at the end of last year in the playoffs and showed well at that point, plus a lot of other guys that are all just right on the edge of possibly being Western League defensemen. But you also got Matt Pufall, Brad Deagle, and guys that played here last year, guys that played well, Lucas Grayson, that have experience. So there's a ton of experience on the blue line. I think that's going to be the team's strength. Now, of course, there's always going to be some question marks too. I mean, with Darcy Kemper moving on, a lot of people asking about the goaltending situation at the Red Deer Rebels. Well, Patrick Bartosak, who has come in from the Czech Republic, CHL import draft pick, he's been really good for the team through the preseason, so that's good. And they expected him to be a pretty good goaltender. You hear that, but when you get a guy in the import draft, sometimes you don't know it for a fact until you see it yourself, and he's been very good. Dawson Gooley, a returnee from last season with some experience. Bolton Pouliot, who's a 17-year-old, played a little bit with the team last year at the start of the year, then played AAA midget with the Calgary Royals organization. So there's some quality guys between the pipes.
So looking up front there, obviously the big question is, does number 9 come back? Does he come back from the Oilers training camp? Of course, we don't know yet. Gut feeling is, I mean, it's 50-50. I pose this question to Hugh Headley. He thinks he's staying with the Oilers. If he doesn't come back, where's the scoring going to come from? Because last year they had some strengths with Kaderna, Nugent-Hopkins, and now we look at the team this year, and there's not really anybody jumping out per se.
No, but you got John Persson, who had over 30 goals last year, and he's going to come back. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's going to get a lot of goals again. Adam Kambites is a 4-year guy back there. Dalton Seawalk, another guy, he'll be an 18-year-old this year, but because of a late birthday, he's going to be draft eligible for the first time this season. You expect him to jump up in numbers. Turner Elson, also another guy, expected his numbers to increase. That's how it goes in the Western League. You'll see guys at 17 maybe not put up big numbers offensively, but 18 and 19 they do, because they get a little bit better, they get a little bit stronger, and that's all part of the progression. If Ryan Nugent-Hopkins comes back, it makes everybody a little bit better. The power play instantly gets better. Everybody on the ice with him gets better, and you're right. It's anybody's guess. He's going to play the preseason with the Edmonton Oilers. He's probably going to play some regular season with the Edmonton Oilers before they make their decision. And if he lights it up, he's going to play in the National Hockey League. They might just send him back, though, if things don't go really well for Ryan, knowing that he can come back to a real good program here in Red Deer, play on what I would expect is a pretty good hockey team this year, plus the possibilities of the World Juniors, and with it being in Alberta, it's a great fit. That doesn't mean a lot to the Oilers if he puts up big numbers in the preseason and early in the regular season. If he deserves to play, then he deserves to play, and good for Ryan. I hope he does really well with the Oilers.
Another strength, I look at this team, and I look at it, some of the, not heavy hitters, but guys that will get in there. You look at Locke Muller, Turner Elson, even Alex Petrovic when they come back, and Justin Weller. Is that another thing that the team is going to really thrive on? I think Coach Wallen does look for that from some of these guys.
Oh yeah, there needs to be a physical presence. There needs to be a very strong competitive spirit amongst the team, and it was evident last season. It will be evident again. There's good leadership with this club, and I look forward to the season. I think it's going to be a great year. Whether 9 comes back or not, I think it's going to be a pretty competitive team.
And don't forget, like you said, Matt Dumba, early preseason predictions is he's going to be a top 10, if not top 5 pick. So you will want to come down to the Centrum to catch that.
It's 1-0